What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Moxy Approved. What's up, Moxy Mob? You already know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please apply pressure to that subscribe button. But what we talking about? What we talking about? Yesterday seems like Charleston White had his first comedy show. I don't know if it was his first comedy. It sounded like it was his first comedy show, and it's his first comedy show headlining. So me, as a 10-year stand-up comedian, I wanted to come on here and do a reaction to his first comedy show sold out at the Uptown Atlanta Comedy Corner. Now, I would like to say, first off, I'm going to start off giving a lot of props to Charleston White because everybody think they funny, but only 1% of the people out there that think they funny, have enough guts to go on stage and give it a shot in front of some strangers. All right. So he did that. So he already get enough points. So already have a lot of points. So as I go through this video, I'm gonna mention terms like LPM, last for minute. Don't worry. I'm gonna explain all of that. And we're gonna go through it. Make sure you hit that like button and let's go. Right here in the video, this is right after they introduced him. I've only watched the first 5 minutes of this video. So after that, we both gonna be watching it for the first time. All right, let's go. Also, I want to state this. I'm not going to watch. We're not going to go through the whole comedy show. I want to have some respect for him because he's officially a comedian. So I'm going to put the link in the comment section so you can go down there and check out his whole show. All right, let's go. That was a good little intro on stage. You know, every comedian that's headlining, when they got that music playing, you do your little dance. So he did his little dance. He did his little dance.
Nah, look what that is. Say this, man, didn't trick me and trying to be funny. Yeah, I was just a nigga talking some real shit. It made a whole bunch of people laugh, so I got to play this shit now. But listen, what more better way than I might bring on come out and talk. Funny Marco say he coming tonight. We say we going out tonight, so I'm feeling.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. To the right of the screen, that looks like a bodyguard with a vest on. That's what that looks like. It looks like a bodyguard with a vest. And I get it. Any of y'all that's familiar with Charleston White, when you going around dogging out FGB Duck's mom and stuff like that, you probably gotta go around doing comedy shows with a vest on. Matter of fact, I feel out of line, man. Let me go ahead and get my vest. I feel them. All right, I got my vest on. Now you ready? Now you ready to go? Hey, look, this format probably might be the future of comedy. I mean, Dave Chappelle, all the big comics, you'll catch them without bodyguards, but this new wave of comedians coming that's offline, coming out like talking crazy stuff about people and people running up on stage. Somebody ran on me up on stage a few months back. So maybe we need to start having bodyguards. I'm ready. Let's go.
I got to come out and talk. I've been taking dick pills like the rest of you niggas. No, listen. It's a reason why these motherfuckers got these dick pills right in front of our face soon when we go to the convenience store. Now, I don't know how many niggas in here, but I started way back with the Stamina RX.
Let me stop right here. His premise. Now, he new to this, so I ain't gonna be too hard on the guy. That's what we call in comedy a hack premise. It's a premise that a lot of people have. It's not out of bounds when you have a hack premise, a premise that a lot of people are using. I've heard this premise before about the pills. You have to end it differently than everybody else ended. So let's see. And he knew. So, when I was new, I had a few premises that were hack premises, and that's fine. But you got to end it differently than other comics has ended it. So let's see how he ended.
I got some stamina ass niggas in here. What about the rhino? Nigga don't know. There go. There go. Nigga know what I'm talking about. Lady, this how you can tell that them niggas been sneaking and taking them dick pills trying to play like that's his dick pleasing you. Yeah, especially them niggas 35 and older. Once I realized that our testosterone levels start declining at 35, they start rapidly declining at 40. So I was waking up 7 days a week without that morning hard on, going to that motherfucking bathroom with that wet noodle dick. And it was causing depression. But I can't go talk to nobody about your dick problem, except you and your partner. So what they tell you about it?
That is a bodyguard right there. That is a bodyguard. Wow. Yeah, okay. So far it's coming off a little hackish, but let's look at some of the positive things. It sounds like he already got an on-stage flow, like a little voice, which is typical because, you know, he does this online. A lot of people would take them 9-10 years just to find their voice, what you want to call like your flow. He already has a flow. So that's a big deal. You know, let's keep going.
Nigga tell me about some honey. So I got some honey. Nigga told me about an African tree bark that if you put it in some vodka, goddamn it, we done tried everything trying to kill ourselves. So I started seeing niggas dying of heart attacks and high blood pressure problems at 45 and 33 and 37. And I started whispering at them funerals saying, you think it's some big people?
Now that's not hack. That's not hack right there. I've never seen someone in that joke in that style. He's doing very good so far. He's doing very good.
Oh man, so like, this how you can tell. Now these niggas gonna be mad at me. They already called me a snitch, so I'm snitching. And they tell I can tell. So we really need some help, man. Some of our blood pressure be going out the roof with that hard dick over there. I dick been hard for 2 hours. You done come 4 times. We done come twice. Playing like it's all us. That ain't us. That ain't us. So this how you can tell. After about 30 minutes, reach over there and feel his body temperature. Nigga body gonna be hot, you motherfucker. I started noticing every woman I would cheat would start saying, woo, baby, your body warm. So I know that's a sign. So.
All right. So we got this thing called LPM, which is called laughs per minute. You want to get a laugh every 15 seconds to 30 seconds. Right now, it seemed like he around maybe 40 to 45 seconds without having a full, solid laugh. Now, that's my style. And that's a lot of, I guess you can say, traditional comedy style, where you worry about the LPMs, 15 seconds to 30 seconds. You want to have another laugh in there. There are some comedians out now in this new age of comedy that ain't worried about LPMs, big comedians. Gerard Carmichael is one. I done seen times in Gerard Carmichael specials where he going 2-3 minutes without a laugh. Me personally, that's a little bit too long for me. I'm not a big fan of that kind of comedy. He doesn't have that big of a gap between a laugh. You know, I'm going to say right now it's kind of stretching out. It's not my form of comedy when it gets into 1 minute and 2 minutes. To me, it turns into a TED Talk. He ain't really got there yet, but it's a long time in between his solid laughs right here. Once again, which is okay. It's his first time.
Feeling hard. Heart rate gonna be pumping like a motherfucker. Because a nigga exerting himself trying to please you. Yeah. You don't went got these rolling. And they say that roll can do what we can't do. Yeah, they said that roll can do what we can't do. So we running down to the Arab man and the China man, getting them over the kind of dick pills now. This is what I started noticing.
He going a while. It's been a while now without a solid laugh.
Normal drugs got 100 milligrams, 10 milligrams, 5 milligrams. Boy, he goddamn dick pill got 60,000 milligrams. We don't know what's in it. We ain't taking no coronavirus. Motherfucker can't do enough more. We taking them dick pills all for some new pussy. Now we ain't coming home with this dick.
Okay, here's something else for those of y'all comedians or want to know about the comedian game, this is a beginner's joint right here. All right, this is a simple thing that he didn't do right here, where other comedians would see that and be like, yeah, this man is brand spanking new. He didn't move the mic. One thing you notice when comedians come to the stage, the first thing they do is they take the mic off the stand and they move the stand out of the way. You don't want the stand to be in your way. It distracts people from you. And see right here, you see the stand is in front of him. Look at that right there. The stand is right in front of him. So small rookie mistake, but it's a basic one. That's a basic one. Hey, man, when you do your comedy shows, the first thing you do, take the mic out, Charleston, put the stand to the side. You're doing good, though.
No. We taking this thing out in the village and running off with this thing and neglecting the home pussy. Yeah, no, we can neglect that home pussy. He gonna eat everybody pussy. Don't let it be no new pussy. He doing shit he ain't never done at home before. And so he started taking that wet noodle dick home having problems. So my wife been listening to my videos and she hit me with the baby. Is that wet noodle dick you was talking about? So I go down to Houston, run across some old niggas, and I discover something that they ain't got no more. This goddamn jelly. This goddamn jelly right here. Now I'm going out tonight, and I got on these sweatpants, and I don't plan on doing nothing. I just want to style and profile like the nigga they got the muscles. You hear me? I just want that printer shirt. You ever have a bad day, fella? You hear me? You ever have a motherfucking bad day, boy, at work? Or anything, niggas show up at work after you done took that big pill, because you know it still be heavy. You know it still be heavy after you go to work. That motherfucker still look like that hot nigga. And that motherfucking pot is gone and it's about to buck. Y'all know what I'm talking about, especially ghetto motherfuckers. Y'all know what I'm talking about, hot nigga eat motherfucker. So listen, I eat nigga, so I tell old school, so what it do? He said, you bust it open. I fucked out 3 packs before I realized how you take it. You know, I hit it with the knife, so you hit it in the middle. Now normally can't nobody get this but your dad and your granddaddy. Young nigga get this from the doctor, he got problems for real. I buy this off the street market. So I pop that motherfucker open, you hit it in the middle. Now I don't plan on cheating. I just want to style and profile because I ain't no big guy.
Now he going a while without a huge laugh. I don't think that's bad. This is your first time. Yeah, your LPMs ain't gonna be up there, but I'm gonna stick to what I was saying, that he's still doing good for his first time. He still is, you know. I've been doing it a while, so you know I can see certain things. I can see ways he can improve. And I'm also gonna say this: so far, right now, this crowd being very nice to him, and I'm gonna assume that most of these people in there know who he is. All right, so he got a little bit more leeway when they know who you are. You don't have to be as funny as everybody else because you're headlining. Everybody there came to see you. So this is good for him, though. So he could play around a little bit. Me, I'm pretty sure, you know, maybe a couple people in this crowd might know who I am. I got to go to work. So I think right now he's still doing okay. But I think right now the crowd is giving him some leeway because they know who he is and they know, like, this is his first time. So they taking it easy on him.
I ain't got no muscle. I ain't got no baby, but I got a print. Yeah, that's how you meet these niggas. Yeah, you walk through the mall, you ain't planning on buying nothing. You just style and profile your motherfucking great sweatpants and watch everybody motherfucking eye contact. Yeah, talk with that print, get you a few numbers, and it strokes your ego. Yeah, that's if you ain't got no job. Yeah, nigga with a job can't do that. He already behind on child support, that dick and already got in trouble, especially if they hell about that nigga. The average nigga in here right now, I tell you, who all behind on child support that owe them for real, they'll raise their hand. When I'm going to Congress, and I'm voting for a law to stop all you niggas from getting in the club. Nigga behind on child support don't need to be in the motherfucking club. When you run this goddamn ID and he's showing up in that motherfucking club, he got to pay an extra fee because he's behind on child support for getting these motherfuckers bothering us niggas who caught up. You caught up, man. Because it ain't nobody going to jail with them niggas who ain't caught up on child support rate and crash out and go to jail to ride for their homeboys. The niggas that got them consistent payments coming out, they got their weekly child support real now. They ain't fighting nowhere at the motherfucking club.
Now, I wanted to let him finish through that. That was pretty good. He made another little rookie mistake right there. He could have got an applause break there. He's very close to getting an applause break. Applause break is when you say something and it's like the whole crowd agree with you, and without you telling them to do it, they just start clapping. What you're supposed to do in those moments, and he got a big laugh right there after like almost 2 minutes of like little chuckles here and there. He got a big laugh right there. What he was supposed to do is he's supposed to let that laugh just live, just be quiet. Just chill out for a second. Think about the next part of your joke and let them get that laugh out. He sort of talked over the laugh. All right. And once again, it's his first show.
No, nigga ain't putting out no gun on that nigga and he got benefits. Yeah, so that leads me to the soldier.
See, now it seems like they're getting close to trolling him. But I don't want that. I don't know. Maybe it's just somebody out there lightweight heckling. So I don't like when you're like, you don't know what they about to do next. Let's go. Let's go back. He got another laugh.
The soldier boy situation.
Wait, I didn't even get that.
Yeah, so that leads me to the soldier boy situation.
Okay.
Yeah, I was scared. Man, my biggest fear is a nigga put you in the headlock and I can't get out of it. One nigga puts you in now. If I can remember from
Cat
little
Williams.
Boy, when the nigga puts you in that headlock, he can make you say daddy. Say I'm daddy, daddy. If you squeeze, I quit. Nigga can make you submit if he get on top of you and he throwing punches to your face. Yeah, so that's my biggest fear, man. And one nigga get me and kick my ass, and ain't nothing I can do. Now, the biggest lie Soldier Boy told y'all is I got to make sure my girlfriend perfect.
Yeah, this is definitely a crowd that came to see him, so he gonna have a little bit more leeway. They know who he is. I assumed it was, but yeah, he talking about a situation that if you didn't know who he is, you wouldn't know what he's talking about. And it sounds like this crowd knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I ain't been home since. Yeah, I with my side bitch, man. Got me busted. Yeah.
You see the bodyguard sitting there ready, man. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Just to talk about the bodyguard for a second, me personally, that's why you don't see me going online saying crazy stuff. And people that know me in real life, I judge roast battles and stuff like that. I could say some real crazy stuff, and I do offline. I don't say it online because I like walking outside, not having to go like this. All right. You doing what he doing. He seemed to be very happy in his life, and that's cool. But me personally, I can't be looking over my back. I mean, he in Atlanta. He got T.I. looking for him there. So, I mean, he got to have that on stage. But me personally, I wouldn't want a bodyguard sitting there right there on stage because, that's a little bit too serious for a comedy show. That's just my opinion. Look gangster and stuff like that. But don't forget, people are there to laugh. This seems like mostly a black crowd. If this was mixed or mostly a white crowd, they're going to look at that a certain type of way. But that's just me.
Now these niggas jump down on me, so I don't want to fight, man. I don't want no problem, man. I'm all the way down bad. These niggas got these cameras on me, hollering on power roof. What's up, nigga? I'm saying, man, God damn.
That's funny.
Man, my woman got me broke. Nigga ain't have motherfucking thing. Nigga, I was walking in cowboy boots, come around. I had dreads that wouldn't grow in the middle. I was driving a 1998 Chrysler 300M. before they changed it to the fitness style. Yeah, no, and that motherfucker, and the doors wouldn't open on the inside, and the windows didn't let down. So when my wife met me, she comes from an elite family, so she bought me an S550 Minion, so I would look like Woodrow on Shining Sun to her people. No, she bought me S550 Minion. She went to the bank, gave me $20,000. Came back, and I showed her what a man can do with a woman's money. If you get the right hand, your money. That's what a nigga can do with a woman's money. If you get the right hand, your money. Now, the first good investment I formed, because I was fucking with the California niggas. I was trying to have the California niggas come down and do public speaking engagement like the rappers. Talking to the youth and shit. So at first I had King Baba Louie come down who started the Peru. I think we sent him back with like $5,000-$6,000. So the California niggas started to play on it. So I fought the ball with that money, right? So it took me about 6 months to catch on to this internet shit, man. So I get down with the internet shit. I didn't know you could make money out of this shit. I was a frustrated, broke community activist. I didn't know how to ask for no donation. I didn't know how to ask for no money. But every time I go speak and come back from speaking, my kids wanted some ice cream. They wanted a burger. And Dad would say, well, shit, Dad ain't got it. And one thing I know about Dad, well, after he said he ain't got it too many times, he ain't shit with the kids. I don't give a damn how good it is. Now, once the kids go to you, say, Dad, can I get this? And you holler about how to pay that. No, man, you ain't shit with the motherfucker, man. No, man, this.
All right, it seems like it's a little bit of rambling going on. If you don't know who he is in this crowd, if you in that crowd and you don't know who he is, you might be having a tough time right now. But once again, I'm assuming most of the people in there know who Charleston White is. Seems a little bit ramblish right now. I'm just gonna be honest. Let's keep it going.
When my daddy died, my mama called me and said, boy, they say Charles Ray died. I said, okay, mom. It was probably about 12 at night. She called back that morning. She said, shoot, boy, you might want to get down there. I think Charles Ray left some money in the bank. Boy, I showed up in the funeral at my daddy. Nigga left me $13,000. I don't give a fuck what he didn't do while I was alive, man. That nigga left me with the time I was broke. You hear me? My bitch was on the run from the police on the probation violation. Nigga, shit, I had just started college. No, that one daddy left me, nigga, help me get me through some shit where I can set myself straight. So now he made it right in the end. So I started understanding, now, man, you die, you can be an honest motherfucking man. Don't want to give a damn about you. Nigga, go home and go to work every goddamn day. You've been paying child support over there. And half your money don't cover the bills over here, you can't run nothing over here. You keep the kids in the street, you just playing the game in the living room. No. Everybody in the street, nigga, they can't pay where he lately trying to stay. So now, man, I try to figure out how to get me some money. Or even your mama talk to your little brother. Or even your sister. This is what I realized. Don't nobody want to hear nothing broke motherfucker I say. Now, you broke and you trying to tell me about your God. Man, fuck your God. Nigga, I'm looking at your life situation and circumstances. I don't want that God. So, because where there's lack, that ain't supposed to be no God. So I realized all the broke motherfuckers know everything, except how to get some money.
So that was pretty cool. That's right around the 15-minute mark. And I'm gonna leave it right here. So that means it's another 30 minutes. Y'all can go out and check it out yourself. I'm gonna leave the link down there. Hey, let me tell you how I feel about this. As a 10-year comic, I'm gonna give him a grade of a B-. I think he did very well for his first time doing stand-up comedy. The biggest thing that I noticed for his first time doing stand-up comedy that most comics, I had it, but most comics, I'm gonna say 95% of comics don't have it when they start, and that's a flow. He has a flow. You know, you got to work on his timing a little bit. He'll get it there. I also think he got to work on being generally funny for people that don't know him. That's when he gonna really start making a lot of money off the stand-up shows. But in the meantime, I think he need to keep doing what he's doing. You know, it's a lot of comedians. Like, I don't headline every other weekend, and I've been doing it 10 years. So it's a lot of comedians that will look at this and hate and be like, oh, this man ain't really did too much comedy, and he going around headlining already. I'm not one of them people. I'm actually going this route now instead of going the traditional club route. Got to kiss their ass. Then they ain't gonna really give you no spots. No, he did it the right way. He got big online. Now he want to headline his own shows. And I'm not hating on that. I think that's a good idea. It's a lot of comedians that hate on that. Not over here, not Moxy. And I think he need to keep going, of course. He need to do more shows where people, because he's comfortable there, where people know who he are. That could be like his open mic. And then he can start doing shows with people who don't know who he is. And he can make a lot more money than he making with just the people that know who he is. Because like this Atlanta, if he did a set like this in Brooklyn, and especially if nobody knew him and he did this same set, God bless you, man. God bless. I've been there. And like New York is one of the hardest places to do comedy, period. This is where you go to find out if you're really funny. It's the best comedians in the world out here in New York City. I'm one of the funniest people in the city. The city got so much talent. There's no one that can say that they're the funniest in the city. They're lying to you if they tell you that. But overall, I give him a B minus. He had little stuff he got to work on. He got to understand how to handle a laugh, not to talk over him. You know, little stuff like pushing the mic out of the way. But I want to give this guy, Charleston White, big props for jumping on stage. Because like I said, a lot of people think that they're funny. Only 1% of them will ever go ahead on stage and give it a shot. And this is a big risk for him. And he went ahead and took that risk. Now I'm going to answer this question. Who do I think so far is a funnier comedian, T.I. or Charleston White? I want to answer that question. You know what? I'm going to say because T.I. is around some greats that's been helping him out, I'm going to say T.I. a little bit better right now. I think Charleston White can definitely be as good as T.Y. and quickly, or T.I. and quickly, but I'm going to have to give it to T.I. right now. And I think through comedy, maybe these guys can squash that beef that they got going on. Comedy is that strong, and I'm hoping to see these guys squash that beef through comedy. Well, anyways, y'all go ahead and check out this video. I'm gonna put the link in the description. It's about 30 more minutes on there. Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved. It's pretty damn good first show. It's a lot of comedians that can't even do 40 minutes. I ain't watched the whole 40 minutes, but it looked like he did 40 minutes. Congratulations, Charleston White.